Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYuGiOh here with another YGO Omega daily duel video playing some Numeron Egyptian gods, and we're gonna go second. Going first has not been working out. This hand is actually fantastic. If we can stop our opponent from doing things, well, opponent's gonna stop us from doing things. Inspector border, Moon Mirror Shield, sets 1, sets 2, passes. So I think we're going to blow up our opponent's back row here. Activate, call spells and traps. Don't think Inspector Border actually stops us. Puts Moon Mirror Shield on the bottom. Activate Numeron Network. Activate Numeron Calling. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we should be able to attack, take 1,000, use our 1 effect, put our stuff to 2,000, destroy the Inspector Border, enter battle, attack, take 1,000, use our effect, pump our stuff to 2,000, attack, destroy the Inspector Border, activate the effect, 4,000 and 4,000, and we got there. All right, that had nothing to do with our Egyptian gods. That was 100% just lightning storm, back row Numeron, go for game, but we will take it. All right, opponent is playing Inspector Border, probably going to go first. I don't think we actually care that much about monster effects. Bring in Pankratops, Feather Duster, Reboot. Maybe leave in Droplet, I guess. I don't know. We definitely don't want to bring in Ra. Didn't seem to be searching or drawing at all. They're not using any monster effects. Tactics doesn't do anything. All right, we will try that. Might have finally found a deck that Numeron God can beat. Well, all right, this is another great hand. Opponent has Pot of Extravagance, so maybe draw could have been good there, but I doubt they're going to search again. Fossil Dyna, Whale, I don't think we can. Moon Mirror Shield. Sets a card. Goes to the end phase. We will activate Numeron Wall, thin our deck, get Network out of here. We draw Feather Dust. Okay, so this will go all chain, activate Feather Duster, chain Droplet, send Feather Duster for cost. Go back to Legal Chain. Negate, blow up our opponent's back row. Opponent puts Moon Mirror Shield on the bottom, activate Network, dump Calling. 1, 2, in a different order this time. 3, 4. Don't actually get to go for game this time because we only get 1 attack on a monster. Attack. Opponent takes 400. Activate Numeron. Attack for 2,000. Attack for 2,000. Attack for 2,000. Opponent goes to 11. Main phase 2. I don't think Appaloosa is anything. Our opponent's not activating monster effects. We'll go Megaclops. Hope they can't out it. Activate Terraforming. Grab Numeron Network, thin our deck. And pass the turn. And now we're just hoping our opponent can't out Megaclops. another Pot of Extravagance, banish 6, draw 2. Pot of Duality. Well, Kaiju Slumber also pretty good. Grabs a Moon Mirror Shield. Already has an out. Normal's Border. Equips with Moon Mirror Shield. Goes to battle. Attacks. Puts it to 41. We take 100. Can't be destroyed by battle. Opponent sets a back row. Are we just gonna... We draw a Lightning Storm we can't use. So do we just sit here and take 100 damage a turn? Pass the turn, opponent draws. If they see another Kaiju, then we're in trouble. We might almost want them to Kaiju Megaclops. So if they Kaiju Megaclops, they attack over it. We can set a Numeron network over this Numeron network. We draw an Ash, pass the turn, and then we can Lightning Storm. Goes to battle. We take 100. Pot of Desires. I don't want to activate that. And like, I would like to draw 2 cards, but I don't want to banish some of our outs to this situation. Also, at this rate, our opponent will deck out before us. They'll probably draw a Kaiju before then, but we draw Obelisk the Tormentor. Set Pot of Desires. Pass. Also worth noting, we can activate Ash because we are controlling a Link monster. So if they go to activate Kaiju Slumber, we can Ash that. Opponent sets a monster, sets a back row, hits us for 100. We're down to 75. In 75 more turns, we will be dead. We draw Gamma. Definitely an argument that we could have cited out a lot of these hand traps. Go to battle, but we also are in a situation where we have more cards to take out than cards more cards in our deck that don't do anything than cards we have to put in. Attack over our Inspector Border. We have to discard the hand size, discard the network that our opponent knows about. I don't want to set this Lightning Storm and have it get hit by Twin Twister. I don't know why our opponent set the order there. I was expecting Mirror Force or some spell or trap that outs the Megaclops. Goes to battle. 74 more turns this time. In 74 turns, we're dead. Take 100. Passes Soul Crossing. Okay, so at this point, I think if our opponent sets more monsters, we let them. So we can Soul Crossing, tribute 3 of our opponent's monsters for this Obelisk. Take 100, sure. Opponent's down to 24 cards in deck. Alright, I think we keep this Soul Crossing in hand, again for Twin Twisters, discard Gamma. Goes to battle, we take another 100. Our opponent's not setting anything anymore. They're afraid of Soul Crossing. They know we're playing Egyptian God cards. Memories of Hope. We'll set that. Pass the turn. Goes to battle, we take 100. Which is a super interesting gameplay. I'm very glad very glad you're sticking around to watch this. This is so painful. Oh god, do I have to discard hand size again? Guess we can just set the second soul crossing. Opponent draws, has 7 cards in hand. Have to set a monster? Please? Please? We want the soul crossing. That's our out. Opponent's thinking. Sure, there's many complex decisions you have to make when you're playing Inspector Board or Moon Mirror Shield. Take 100 down to 7,000. Discards Banisher the Radiance Slifer. A little bit. Normally, I think Slifer is so much better than Obelisk, but here the normal summon, I guess they both have the clause that opponent can't do anything. When we summon them, pass, discard Ghost Bell. Probably not doing anything. Opponent attacks. We take 100. Discard Solemn Strike. We will pass, discard Memories of Hope. I don't think our opponent can OTK us, so even if they do like decide to do something, I don't think it's gonna matter. We take another 100. So opponent decides to start making plays, discards Waking the Dragon. We will set Numeron Wall. Do we want to give up Megaclops? Are we ready to start making plays? Opponent tributes our Numeron Wall, gives us Gamma Seal. They summon another monster. Because we really, opponent has punishment. Targets Gamma Seal. Alright, we'll do it. Chain Soul Crossing, this is what we're here to do. Tribute Border, Megaclops, Gamma Seal, summon Obelisk, can't be targeted, opponent can't activate effects. Opponent takes 500. For Moon Mirror Shield, puts Moon Mirror Shield on the bottom of the deck. Can you out Obelisk, opponent? Opponent's thinking. They're stunned. It's an Egyptian God card. How do you beat this? Opponent scoops it up. You cannot beat Obelisk the Tormentor. The Egyptian gods are still good. All right, we gotta win with this deck, and that's more consistent with my experience when I was playtesting this deck before. Like, we saw some like super bricks, and I'm not a fan of this list. There's a lot of cards that are like really cute and have synergies with the Egyptian god cards, like playing the Metal Reflect Slime to try to play the Egyptian god slime. Like that's cool, but that's not good. I think there's some other things we can do to make this deck a little more consistent and keep up with the meta a little bit better. Like Slifer is actually an insane card. Like, it's really hard to get it on the board, so you don't see it play very often, but there are a lot of decks that just literally cannot beat a Slifer. So like, I think this deck has a lot of potential. I think we could do things with the Egyptian God cards that are better than this list that we have here, but we got to see some of the strengths of this deck and why you would do this. Like, Network is insane, Soul Crossing is insane, Slifer is insane. Like, there's some potential here. We might revisit this a little bit, maybe find a better list than the one that was sent to me, but that's really cool. We won a game with Obelisk the Tormentor, and that's really exciting. GG, opponent.